Breaking story for you this Thursday, February the 6th, 2014. Remember GridX2, the power grid drill that they performed last November 13 and 14 of 2013. Department of Homeland Security and FEMA prepare for power grid drill. How can we forget this? Well, did you know that back in April of 2013, they neglected to tell us there was an attack on the power grids? Let me bring you the story. First, going back to GridX2, the Department of Homeland Security and the Federal Emergency Management Agency will participate in GridX2, an international electric system security exercise that will be held between November 13 and 14. That's from last year, 2013. And you can see this comes from Infowars.com, dated November 11th, 2013. But back in November, they neglected to tell the American people what took place in April. Are you ready for this? Grab yourself a cup of coffee and pull up a chair. Threat to the grid. Details emerge of sniper attack on power station, and this took place last April. A 52-minute sniper attack on the power grids. And they're just now getting around to telling the American people, I guess. I'll put the link to this below in the description box. Newly reported details about a 52-minute sniper attack on a Central California electrical substation last year are raising concerns from Capitol Hill and beyond amid questions over whether it was the work of terrorists. Maybe it was an inside job. The April 16th, this happened back in April 16th of last year, 2013. Attack had not been widely publicized, wasn't publicized at all, until the Wall Street Journal reported new details in a story yesterday. The attack reportedly started when at least one person entered an underground vault to cut telephone cables, and attackers with an S means more than one attackers, we don't know how many, fired more than 100 shots into Pacific Gas and Electric Metcalf transmission substation, knocking out 17 transformers. Electric officials were able to avert a blackout, but it took 27 days to repair the damage. They did not tell us this. I'm wondering, false flag? I don't know. But one person who goes underground and starts cutting the telephone communications, well, who knows how many attackers start opening fire. Over 100 shots fired into the Pacific Gas and Electric transmission substation, and they took out 17 transformers. Now we know why they had the drill last November. The FBI doesn't think the incident was a terror attack, probably because they know it was an inside job. An agency spokesman told the Journal, however, John Wellinghoff, chairman of the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission at the time, disagrees. Wellinghoff, a now retired George W. Bush appointee, called it the most significant incident of domestic terrorism involving the U.S. power grid that has ever occurred. Nonetheless, we were not told about this. We were left in the dark. Talk about the grid going down. It was the American people that were left in the dark and wondering why are they doing these drills to prepare for the grid going down when this almost happened in April. No arrests have been made in the case. Of course not. But the Republican-led House Energy and Commerce Committee said yesterday, that lawmakers continue to follow the probe and that protecting the grid remains a top priority. We are aware of the attack. I'm glad you are. Maybe now we are. And continue to monitor the investigation closely, a committee spokeswoman told FoxNews.com. Committee staff has been briefed by agency officials and industry representatives. The security and reliability of the grid is a pressing concern, and we will continue to work to mitigate all emerging threats. I don't know, there's more to the story, and I'll put the link below. Let's see how much more we have. There's more to this, so I'm going to put the link. I don't want to make a long video, so now we know why they were having these grids for the power grids going down last November. They almost went out, and they almost were taken out earlier in the year in April. I'll put the link to this below for you. Threat to the grid. Details emerge of sniper attack on power station. Leave me comments, everyone, and subscribe to my channel.